welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be filming a massive, I mean huge, product empties video. Like, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I think it's about time we got started and went through some of these products. Now, a lot of these are empties. Some of them are products when I was having a little tidy up. I noticed, because obviously I'm a blogger and I get sent a lot of product and I buy a lot of product, sometimes unfortunately things go out of date before I get a chance to use them all up. So I have noticed that with a few products, so I've thrown them in here as well. But you know the drill with this. I'll go through each product, have a little bit of a chat about each product. I will discuss with you what I would purchase again and what I wouldn't maybe purchase again, and yeah, that's how we do this here. What I've done is I've gone through sort of this big box, because obviously there was loads of stuff in it, and I've put them into categories of different products. So to start with, I've got two sort of like miscellaneous random products. So the first one is the Blank Canvas Cosmetics Brush Cleansing Soap. I loved this, it was amazing. So basically what it was a solid brush cleanser. So there's a little bit of residue left in there, but not enough to keep using it. So you would just swirl your brushes around in it, then obviously run them through the tap and sort of clean them if you like. I really liked this, and I definitely would purchase it again. My brushes were always cleaned, I felt like they were disinfected, and I just really loved it. It was a really good product, and they also do really amazing makeup brushes as well. At the moment I've got a Makeup Obsession one that I'm going to be using, but once that runs out I would definitely go back to using this because I do really like it. The other random sort of product I've got is this Sanctuary Luxury Bath Float. Now, I got gifted this when I went down to London to the Boots event, and this was gorgeous. It was really lovely. It was nice and luxury. And if I ever wanted to, the scent was really lovely, and I just think if I ever wanted to treat myself again, I would definitely look into some of the Sanctuary bath foams because they were really nice and relaxing. Then we're going to move on to hair stuff. So I have got quite a few of the Batiste dry shampoos. Now, I'm not going to stay too long on this because I absolutely love Batiste dry shampoos. There's nothing much else to say. It's the best dry shampoo going in my opinion, and I go through tons of this. There's always one of them in my empties video. So I've got the dry shampoo in Bear, I've got the dry shampoo in Cherry, and I've also got a mini Cherry and a mini, is this a mini Bear? A mini Original, because I use these ones for travel and then I use these ones obviously for everyday. I have got a drawer full of dry shampoo of the Batiste one because I love it. So I've already repurchased these and I would continue to do so because I've just never ever found anything like it. And I've got another dry shampoo, which is the Unwash Dry Cleanser. So this is to refresh the hair, absorb excess oil, and it's residue free. I liked this, but it just didn't sort of give me what I was wanting. It was a good product, it did what it says on the tin, but I just liked the Batiste more, and I like the price point of the Batiste a little bit more. It's cheaper, so it's not bad, it's just not my favourite. Product that I did really like was this one, and this is the Matrix Repair Break Fix Leave-In Elixir. Now, I've had this for ages. Me and Laura went shopping, we went to like one of the outlets, and this was in one of the beauty outlet stores. I think we paid about £4 for it, and it was amazing. I really did feel like it helped with the condition of my hair because I was having a lot of problems with breakage with me being blonde, and I did really like this product. At the moment I'm trying a few new products out that are similar to this to see if I like them better or not. I don't know if they make this anymore. If they still make it, I would definitely buy it again. I really like this. It was a really good product. Another product I've got a little tester sort of sample of is so this is the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. This is always raved on about. It gets 5 out of 5 star reviews. I like it. I do like it. It's good. It's a pre-shampoo treatment basically, so you put it on before you go in the shower, then you continue with your usual routine. I do like it, it is good, and but I just think it's really overhyped. I would use it again, but for the price point I have other conditioning treatments that I feel like suit my hair a little bit better. So maybe I just need to give it a little bit more of a try with a bigger version of it. I'm not really sure, but just didn't really do it for me. Now, a product that I did really like, I think this is available in Superdrug. This is the Hask Hair Monu Coconut Oil Hot Oil Hair Treatment. Now, I really like this one. So this one is designed to moisturise and revitalise. So basically, this is oil in a tube. You stick it in some hot water while you're in the bath, let it sort of melt, and then you leave it on your hair as a treatment and then rinse it out. And I really like the Hask Hair stuff. It's really good quality. It's really good good value for money, and it really did just leave my hair feeling really nourished and refreshed. So I would definitely retry these. I've got some other ones of these to try out actually in different scents and things, so I'm really excited to give those ones a go. Moving on to false tan. Now unfortunately all of them actually have gone out of date, so it's not that they're not good products, it's just I literally was sorting my drawer out and I went to put this one on and I was like, oh my god, it's green and I don't want to look green. And same goes for these. So I'm just going to go through and let you know my thoughts. So all I'm going to say to you is, be careful with tans and things like that. Try not to have 5 million open all at the same time, because I know what it's like. You have, like, I have a lotion from one brand I like, but I like a tanning mousse from another, and then it just ends up that, you know, you end up with half empty bottles that go out of date. So it's a shame, because I've got about £60 worth of tan, if not more, here that's going to have to go in the bin. So the first tan that I do really love is the Madame Lala tan. This is amazing. It's pricey, it's about £40 I think, but it just gives you the most gorgeous bronzed skin. Not orange, bronze. It's lovely, but it is, like I say, it's pricey, but the thing that's good about it is it naturally fades off your skin, so you don't end up looking patchy when it starts to come off, but it is really nice. I do like that, and I would be tempted to repurchase this one. Another one which was a nice tan, which I've actually already got a backup of this because I do really like it, and I have been talking about this recently, you might have seen it on my Instagram, is the Norvell Professional Venetian Sunless Mousse. This just went out of date unfortunately before I got to use it all up. It's a really lovely tan. You get a very professional streak-free tan with it. It's a little bit more natural, but it's like sort of you've been on holiday tan, not, again, you're not orange, which you never want to look orange. So I do like it, and I've already got a backup of this one. This one unfortunately I didn't really get a chance to have a proper go of. I believe what happened with this is I got sent it by Bondi Sands. I love Bondi Sands. It was brand new, and I think my sister has used this, and then obviously because I use the mousse a lot, it's been sat and it's got to be used within 6 months of being opening. So I think Shannon's opened it and it's been sat in my drawer, and unfortunately it's green. So I'm gutted, because I did really want to try this and see whether I preferred the lotion to the tan. So Bondi Sands, I'm just going to say, amazing brand, you cannot fault it. If you want a sort of middle range false tan, this is my holy grail. I love it. Another one that's half full is the Bondi Sands Everyday Face Gradual Tanning Milk. I did really like this because it gives you the most natural sort of tan on your face, because I never think, you know, when you're moussing your body and it's quite dark, you never want your face to look like that, because I think that's when it starts to look a bit odd. Where this just gives you a sort of like a nice gradual look to your face, and it's a really nice one. Unfortunately I just didn't get to use the full bottle of it, and I would really like to retry this one. Then moving on to skincare, as always, you'll always see face wipes in my skincare empties, just because they're really handy to have on hand for when you travel, or just for nights where everyone has a night where they want to be a bit lazy and just take the makeup off with a wipe. So the first one, which I do really love, are these micellar cleansing facial wipes from Superdrug, and these are the oil ones. So these are great for dry and sensitive skin, but I just find that the oil just melts my makeup off my face. They do have a bit of a funky scent to them. It doesn't bother me. My friend Laura hates the scent of them. She didn't like them at all. But I really like them, and they're cruelty free as well, which is really lovely. But they're about £1 each, and they just melt my makeup off my face. They're really good. Another wipe which is pretty good is the micellar facial cleansing wipes from Primark. These are £1. You get 25 wipes, and you actually get 50 wipes because you get 2 packs for £1, which is really good. And these are just handy to throw in my gym bag, throw in my handbag, throw in my travel bag, and they're really good. They're really good quality. They do what they say, and they do remove my makeup, so I'm happy with those. I've got 4 different masks here. The first one is the Spots and Blemish Anti-Spot and Pore Refining Mask from Skin Republic, and I've also got their Bubble Purifying Mask. I've tested these out on my channel. I love them. They're amazing masks. This really helped calm my skin down when I was having a few problems with spots. The Bubble Purifying one's just really good for pores, and it's just a really fun but effective mask. So I do really like these. They are a little bit more pricey, but the Skin Republic ones are amazing, and I would definitely continue to use them. And I've already got backups of the Bubble one because it's my favourite mask. Another good mask brand is Freeman. This is a little sample of their facial anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals mask. I really found that when I was suffering one time with my spots, I used this and I was like sort of, my face was a little bit inflamed, it was a little bit red, and it did really overnight calm my skin down. So I do really recommend checking out the Freeman ones. And then I've got the Holler and Glow Charge It Rose Gold Luminosity Peel Off Mask. This has got a full testing video on my channel on its own. It's a good mask, I like it. It peels off, it gives you a little bit of a glow to your skin, and it's a little bit fun as well. The £3 from Primark, I picked this up for £1. They do other ones in Primark now, I'm not sure if they still do this one, but they are good, they're nice masks, and I've already got lots of other ones in their range to try out. Skincare sort of like holy grail of mine that I could not live without now I've tried it is the Pixi Glow Tonic. This is insane. If you have not tried this, you really need this in your life. This is a little travel sample size mini. I poured this into my larger Glow Tonic, the really big one that I've got, when it started to run down a little bit. So this is basically if you've not heard about it, it's a glycolic acid toner. So glycolic acid is really good for resurfacing the skin and removing dead skin cells, and it's good to help with texture on your skin as well. So if you've got any of those problems, or if you suffer from blemishes or anything like that, or you just want glowy skin, you need this in your life. Continuously use it, because I used it. Laura, my friend, loves it, and she went, try this, you'll love it. And I was like, yeah, it's alright, like, you know, I don't get the hype. And then I went down to London, obviously I got to meet Amanda, and I said to her, look, I'm really struggling with breakouts, what do you recommend? She went, well, duh, Glow Tonic. And I was like, oh, right, okay. I've tried it and it's a bit, yeah. And she was like, no, stick with it. So I literally tried it 2 weeks solid. I did it every night, consistent, and oh my god, when I went don't wear makeup to work now, the other day one of the girls at work was like, god Amber, your skin is looking amazing, and I was like, I've been using Glow Tonic consistent and that's what's doing it. Like, it's fab, it's just amazing. It's great. Another product that I do really like, but I won't be repurchasing at the moment because I've got far too many to need another one, is the Lancome Bifacial Non-Oily Instant Cleanser for Sensitive Eyes. And I think a really good dupe for this is the No. 7 one. They do one, and it's very similar to this, and it just literally sweeps the makeup off your face. It's insane. It's a really lovely makeup remover. I do like it, but I don't need another makeup remover at the moment, but I will keep this in mind for future. Right, moving on to sort of fragrances. I've got a couple of deodorants, not going to stick around for too long. They do the job, they're a good deodorant, but I just tend to buy whatever is on offer. So at the moment I'm using a Schumer one. So I've got the Garnier Nice Deodorant. Again, I just buy what's on offer, and I've got a Dove, so they do the job. I've got a couple of sort of body mists. I've got a Bow Avenue, Bow Island body mist. I do really like these, and I do think they do give sort of the Victoria's Secret ones a love for the money. This was really nice, but I just don't need any more body sprays at the moment. Same goes for this one. This is a miniature of the Victoria's Secret Escape. Really good for handbag size, the miniature ones. Really like them. I just don't need any more body sprays at the moment. One that I really do want to repurchase, and I've had this quite a few times, is the Nicki Minaj, oh, what is this one called? Pink Friday, is it? Can't remember the name of it, but this one I love. It literally smells like lush when I wear this. I feel like I need a new bottle of this. I really love this. I want on to makeup. First one, it's just ready to say goodbye to it. It's still fine, like it's still got product, it works, but it's just a bit like, it doesn't have a lid, it's not very hygienic, and it's sort of, I'm nearly hit pan on it, and I just don't need it in my collection anymore. And I can buy a new one for £3. This is the MUA Undress Your Skin Pink Shimmer Highlight. I really like this for a cool tone highlight. I just don't need it in my collection at the moment. It's just not hygienic to keep it like this. So this one I'm going to be saying goodbye to, but I would really like to repurchase the golden version of this, because I got rid of that a few empties ago, and I did really like that one. One that I've already repurchased is the Doll. This is the Doll Beauty highlighter. This is the miniature such Doll Light. This is the mini doll. This is in Shine Bright. If you are a highlighter girl, you need, like, there's just no doubt about it, you need to check their highlighters out. They are incredible. They're always sold out. They're absolutely insane. Like, I've just never tried a highlighter like it. Shine Bright is the best one, but they do another one which is called Like a Diamond. I absolutely love them, and they're a really good price point as well. One that I'm just sort of getting rid of because I really just don't like the product is the MUA Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder. This is just a really weird product. It's got a really weird feel. The feel makes my skin sort of crawl, and it grabs terribly to patches, and it just leaves you like white cast, like a ghost. And it just, I don't know, it just looks weird. Like, like if I do it under my eye and I want to bake with it, I'll go to wipe it away and I'll have a big white like sort of line where it's been. I just really don't like it. So see you later. Bye bye. Another one that I just wasn't really sold on is the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in Brunette. I liked this for the, I mean it's gone now, it's dried out. I liked this for the longest time, and you can see I used quite a lot of it, but then I fell back in love with the Freedom Brow Pomade, and it's my favourite. And obviously now I'll use the Evolution Pro pomade because it's the same thing as the Freedom. I just wasn't sold on this. I much preferred the Freedom one, and it was slightly cheaper as well. I've got a couple of concealers here from Collection. These are the Lasting Perfection. These are holy grail to me. Like I don't know how many of these have been through, but I always repurchase them. So they're about £4. They're amazing. They do a decent shade range. So I've got Fair One, which is going in the bin. I've already got a backup for this. I've got a backup for this one as well. And I have got Cool Medium too. So Fair One I use to highlight under my eyes, down my nose, and I use the Cool 2 to sort of cover spots. Love this. It is insane, like incredible concealer. One that I'm sort of on the fence about, I do really like, but it's just so hard to get hold of because it's always sold out because everyone loves it, is the Revolution Conceal and Define. Now the reason I'm on the fence about it is because yes, it's £4, which is an amazing value for money, but the product size is very poor. You literally get 3.4ml in here. In my Collection one, which I pay the same price for, I get 6.5. I get double the product in that one. So that's just what really like sort of tears me with this, because I literally have used this a handful of times and it's empty. I'm hoping they'll decide to release this in a bigger, even if you pay more for it, just in a bigger version of it, because it just doesn't last me long enough. I've got a couple of makeup primers. I've got the Pixi by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer. I've already repurchased this. This gives you the most insanely gorgeous glowy skin. It's incredible. If you want that sort of, when I did that Instagram glowy skin look, another insane glowy primer, because I do want to really like glowy skin, is the Pure Correcting Primer. This was a little sample and I've already got a backup of this because I do really love it. This is a really nice one just for really illuminating glowy skin. Got the Freedom Brow Pomade, funnily enough, which I have already repurchased. This is just dried out. This is an old one. I've got the new version of it, and this is the Eyebrow Pomade Nash Brown. Love it. I've rebought it. Really good product. Another product that I've repurchased because I love it is the Bourjois Liner Feature Black Liner. This has actually still got a little bit in it, but I've got a couple of new ones and it just doesn't work as well as it used to work. So I picked this up for about £3 from Home Bargains, and I keep buying it at Home Bargains, and it's incredible. Really, really good eyeliner. Something else that again I've already repurchased is the Kiss Lash Glue. This is the Strip Lash Adhesive, the Lash Couture one. Don't you just, I mean, it's still got product in it, but don't you just hate it when your lash glue gets all gunky like that? Like, it just makes me want to bin it. Like, it just looks awful. But I've got this in the black because I wear a lot of eyeliner when I wear lashes. I really like this glue. It's really good, and it just gives you a run for its money in my eyes. Mascara that was good is the Me Dark and Define. I like this. Will I repurchase it? Probably not, just because I've got 20 million other mascaras at the moment. I don't need this one, but it is a nice mascara and I do like it. I've got the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Really like this product. It's a really good one, but I just don't, dare I say this, I'm not 100% sure I get the hype. Like, there's other setting sprays that I've used which I absolutely like love, and this one, it's like, I don't know if it's the scent. It has a really odd scent. It's just got a weird scent to it. I think it's the scent that I'm not keen on. I use the coconut version of it and I do like it a bit more. Maybe I just need to try this out again. But I'm not I'm not sold on MAC Fix Plus either. So maybe I'm just not, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting, I think because MAC Fix Plus and this are so hyped, I'm expecting more from it than what it can give. At the end of the day, it's a makeup setting spray and you can use it to intensify shadows. Maybe I'm just expecting more from it. I don't know. My number one Holy Grail product, which I actually tried the MAC foundation and I thought, yeah, I love this. And then I started using Kat Von D again and I was like, shit, like, this is my fave. So this is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I'm number 47 Light Neutral. It's about £28, I think. It's incredible. If you want really full coverage, like I've got it on today, if you want a really full coverage foundation, try this. Give it a go. It's amazing. it just really works my skin. It lasts all day, it doesn't break up, I don't go oily through it, and I don't break out with it. I just don't have any problems with it, and I just love it. It's my absolute fave go-to foundation. I'm so glad and relieved to be binning all of those products now I've used them up. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It'd be nice to have your feedback if there's anything like I've sort of said I wasn't keen on rebuying. Is there something in there that's one of your favourites? That would be really interesting to know. If you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button, and a thumbs up wouldn't go amiss. Thanks so much. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Mwah!